Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. Today it is Saturday and we are about to play episode number 7 of the Steaua Bucharest series here on Football Manager 2017. In today's episode we are playing CS Craiova away from home. Now those of you who have seen some of the earlier episodes will know that we have got a bit of beef with these guys. Remember, they beat us in the Romanian League Cup quarterfinals, so I want to try and reverse that. I want to try and stick it to them today. I'll give the rallying call to the lads who then came and beat Astra Giurgiu 4-1 in a really impressive league performance in our last episode. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below if you haven't already seen it. But yeah, no more mucking around today on this channel, guys. We're going to run the intro and we're going to get into today's game. So without further ado, run the intro. So first things first then, a quick recap on episode number 6, where we played Astra Giurgiu, the winners of the league in last season. We beat them 4-1. They were currently sat 4th in the league prior to this game, and to be honest, we pretty much dominated it. You can see the live com of that game in episode 6 if you're interested. 2 really good goals from Adrian Popper, who got man of the match with a 9.4 rating. And generally speaking, we're really good here. Rick Baldwin with a penalty in the 72nd minute. A couple of yellow cards to report. We had the bulk of possession, 11 shots on target out of 20 compared to their 7 from 12. 12 fouls committed, 2 yellow cards. We were generally the better side, and we're still, as you can see from the league table here, we're sat in first position. We're a point ahead of our fierce rivals Dinamo Bucharest, who is sat in second on 21 points. Then there's a further 3 points back to Viitorul Constanta, who have played a game more than both of us. So we've got the game in hand also. So potentially, were we to beat CS Craiova this afternoon, we will then move even further clear of third place. Hopefully Astra Giurgiu do a job on Dynamo, just to give us that advantage at the top of the league. But so far we've won 7, drawn 1, lost 1 from 9 games. We've got a positive goal difference of plus 15, so things are looking good so far in the league for us. Adrian Popper is currently the top rated player in the league with a 7.82, and Alin Tosca with a 7.57 rating also. Adrian Popper also is up there with the top goal scorers in the league with 5 goals and 3 man of the matches also, which is just, you know, he's playing fantastically well for us. So hopefully we can get a result in this next game. So let's head across into our next game where we're playing CS Craiova. And some of you who have watched some of the earlier episodes will remember that they beat us in the Romanian League Cup quarter-final. So we've got a bit of beef with these guys. I'm expecting a better performance today. Slightly tweak the tactics since that performance to try and suit our method of play better. So hopefully we can go into that game and you know, dominate from the off, and similar to what we did against Astra Giurgiu, but we'll go into that game now and see what happens. Just a quick update before we head into today's game. Dinamo Bucharest did manage to beat Astra Giurgiu. They now move top of the league with 10 games played and 24 points, but if providing we win this game, we'll take our position back at the top of the tier. So let's get into today's game and let's get those 3 points. So again, it looks like the bookmakers have us as heavy favourites here at 2-5, but we are away from home, don't forget. That is going to be tough, and they did beat us in the Romanian League Cup as well. CS Craiova are 13-2 shots with not bet 190, bet 190, and the draw is 11-4, which is 2 3/4 to 1. So the ESPN website fancy us to have enough quality to see off the challenge of Craiova today, and the absence of Simon Mazarache will hit CS Craiova hard. Hopefully that is the case. We'll go into today's game. We'll play this guy as instructed onto his weaker foot. We'll set the instructions to carry on from where we finished off in our last game, because we played really well in our last game, and I want to see a bit more of that from the guys, to be honest. We've been very in and out performers so far. That said, you know, we're still doing really well in the league. We're still 7 wins from 9 games. So let's start today's game. First of all, yeah, it's on extended, so let's go into the match. And we've kicked off here for the game today against CS Craiova. We're on to episode 7. Let's see how we get on here. Vatajelu to Banku. Vatajelu. Zlatinski. Banku on the ball. Banku is dispossessed by Anache, but Zlatinski manages to get it back from his player. Madsen into Mateu. Mateu moving forward, finds Nuno Rocha, the player that got that goal against us late in the day. And Ivan forces a save from Florinita, and the ball has gone out for a corner here. And it's going to be Zlatinski with the corner kick here, looking like an in-swinger towards Mateu. Aka, Nuno Rocha. Brilliant block there by Momcilovic on the near post. Ball has gone out for another corner. We need to get this away from goal. Most important. Get up there, lads. Get the header in. Adrian Popper, the go-to man, our top performer, manages to get it away, but only as far as Madsen, who plays it back to his defender Popov. Popov to Aka. Aka on the ball, and that is the end of that highlight. We're 5 minutes into the game, and Zlatinski has a free kick, blazes it over the bar. I don't know what it is about this Romanian league, but every free kick seems to go over the bar. But I don't mind that. When they're taking them against us, I'm happy to let that happen. So we're 13 minutes in and nothing to report so far. Zlatinski, they've had the better of play today actually so far, Craiova. Beluto on the ball. Plays it forward, finds Ivan. Florinita palms it away. And the ball has gone out for a corner kick here. And it's going to be Zlatinski who takes it, and it's going to be an away swinger this. An away swinger towards Mateo. Golubovic gets his big Bosnian head onto it. Madsen on the ball. Trying to go down that right flank, but Tanase tries to get the tackle in. Golubovic gets the head away though. And they have the ball again, and it's Mateo to Ivan. Got to watch the run of this Nuno Rocha. He looks very dangerous. Nuno Rocha in space, takes a shot. Nita manages to get a hand to it, and the ball has gone out for another corner. Craiova are really pouring it on at the moment. Really pouring it on in the early stages of this game, and it's Vatajelu, heads it towards goal, hits the crossbar, and Adrian Popper manages to get it out for a throw-in here. Really on the back foot in the early stages of this game. Really on the back foot. I'm just gonna certainly tell the lads to concentrate here, because they're really pouring it on in the early stages, and Mateo has the ball now, finds Ivan. Nuno Rocha makes a run. Our defender's not following him through. Ivan gets behind Maitreya, but Nita is there again to make the save. 20 minutes in, still 0-0. Momcilovic, but it's dispossessed by Belucha. Belucha finds Ivan. Ivan just wide of goal. Need to wake up. We're playing really poorly so far. Need to step things up a bit, and Zlatinski has a free kick to Madsen. Madsen on the ball now. Zlatinski takes a shot, and Nita palms it over the bar for a corner. Just gonna... And they've got a corner here, and the ball goes in towards Belucha, but Tamas gets it away. Only as far as Madsen though, who advances down towards the left flank, but Aganovic makes the tackle, and that is going to be a foul, and that is another free kick here to Craiova, who look the better side at the moment. I've got to say, they've got 59% of play, 12 shots at goal. We've only had one shot, but we've got a free kick here, and it's Popper that plays it in, but only as far as Popov. Momcilovic advances forward. Momcilovic to Archim. Vlad Archim on the ball here, plays it back to Anache. Anache to Philip. Philip on the ball, looks forward, finds Golubovic, the target man. Golubovic back to Philip. Adrian Popper moves inside. Adrian Popper on the ball, what can he do? Nothing at all. Nuno Rocha gets behind our defensive line. Nuno Rocha's through on goal, but Florinita, the one-man wall, makes another fantastic save. And Archim has it now, up towards Golubovic. Can we get through to half-time without conceding here? Or are we going to score? I don't know. It's not looking likely so far, is it? We've got a corner. Tanase rises. Maitreya on the ball, plays it back to Adrian Popper, who's going to whip another one in here to Maitreya. Bogdan Maitreya, but Calancia makes a good save. And Calancia now looks to distribute the ball up towards the strikers, and that is the end of the highlight. And we've got a throw in here, and we've given it away poorly. And Banku looks to have a piece of string to pull that ball in there. Not sure what happened, and Philip makes the tackle, finds Aganovic in space. Aganovic back to Philip. Philip's getting around quite a bit in this game. Tanase to Vlad Archim, the deep line playmaker, to Aganovic, back to Archim. Archim finds Philip in space. We've got a play here. Tanase finds Adrian Popper, who makes the move inside. Finds Golubovic, who takes a shot. And the ball is touched over the bar there by Calancia. And we've got a corner. There's 5 minutes for the first half left. Adrian Popper with the corner. Tanase tries to rise for it, doesn't get to it. The ball is headed away, but Golubovic chases it down to Philip now. Philip to Anache. And that is the end of that highlight. And I think we're going to go into half-time here. Level on the break, 0-0. And to be honest, they have been a much better side so far. So we're going to tell them to get out there and avenge the last defeat. Make the difference. Didn't have any effects whatsoever. So we'll get back into it. And then we have got Maitreya to Momcilovic on the ball on that left flank. To Archim on the inside. Golubovic, the big target man, waiting for the delivery of that ball, but didn't arrive. And Philip gives it away to Zetinsky, who plays in Nuno Rocha, but he's dispossessed by Vlad Archim. Golubovic plays the ball through. Philip doesn't get to it, however. And the ball is now with Ivan, who's on the attack. Nuno Rocha, who looks dangerous. Matteo on the ball. Ivan. Nuno Rocha in space. Nuno Rocha takes a shot, and Nita with another brilliant save. This time low to his right. Manages to get the ball out of danger. But it's all CS Craiova today, and it's Nuno Rocha again, but Maitreya manages to get it away. Madsen on the ball. Can we get something out of this? It's not looking likely so far. A draw may be our only option. These look quite a decent side, this CS Craiova. They're definitely better than their league possession suggests. I think they're in about 8th or 9th. They should be much higher than that based on what I've seen. And it's now Matteo on the ball to Nuno Rocha. Nuno Rocha now moving forward. Finds Ivan in space. Nuno Rocha makes a run, and Nita, the one-man Romanian wall, makes another great save at his near post. The ball has gone out for a corner. Zetinsky with the in-swinger, but Philip gets it away. It's a poor corner, that. Ball's gone out for a throw. 50 minutes in, and we're still level here. We're going to make a couple of changes soon, though. Vatajelu to Banku. Banku, the man with the piece of string, as mentioned earlier. Nuno Rocha on the attack, goes past one, but Tamas gets a tackle in. Matteo finds Ivan though, and Belucha, and Nita with an absolute world-class save there. I thought that was going in, but he makes a brilliant save. Absolutely staggering stuff from Florin Nita there. How he got a hand to that, I don't know. And the ball has gone out, and we've got a free kick here, and it's Maitreya who sticks it wide of goal. Should have made at least the keeper work for that. Just get it on target. Popov with the throw to Belucha. Belucha. Ivan now with a bit of space, but the ball cannons off one of our defenders, and Anache tries to break. Plays it up towards Golubovic, who moves in the wrong direction. And they've got the ball again, and it's just all them, isn't it? And Ivan makes the run to Rambe George. To Nuno Rocha. Tamas with a brilliant save. Manages to get in there off the Maitreya pass back and clears the danger before the keeper has to get to it. Great stuff that. And now it's Tanase to Aganovic, who advances forward. Aganovic now looks to Vlad Archim. Vlad Archim to Philip, to Tanase, and he gives the ball away again, and it's Aganovic now. Oh! Aganovic just a whisker wide there. Unlucky stuff that. And I'm going to bring him off. I'm going to bring on Dennis Mann for a bit actually. And I'm also going to bring off Golubovic, who hasn't really done anything. Hopefully the younger lads, Dennis Mann might be able to do something here. He definitely seemed a bit more about his job in the first game. So we're back here, and it is now Philip on the ball to Dennis Mann. Dennis Mann to Tadori. Philip now to Dennis Mann. And it's Tadori. Plays it back to Dennis Mann, who advances, and Dennis Mann, the substitute, has put the ball in the back of the net in the 70th minute. Off the Tadori layoff for the assist, and that is a great goal that. Just brought those players on, as you saw, and we've managed to get a breakthrough here. And it's Philip, Dennis Mann to Tadori. Lovely through ball there to Dennis Mann, who gets in behind the defence. Lovely little side foot in off the inside of the post, and that was an absolute beauty. And we're just going to tell them to concentrate again here, because they're going to come at us now. Rambe George towards Ivan, but Tamas makes the interception, and the ball is lofted clear towards Aganovic, but Belucha now has it. Belucci to Rambe George, but Maitreya gets goal side. Maitreya on the ball, boots the ball out, but only as far as Belucci. But Dennis Mann now has it, plays it to Alexandru Todori, finds Aganovic. The game has changed since we brought on Dennis Mann. To Todori, takes a shot, should have played in the number 8, didn't. Ball has gone wide and gone out for a goal kick here. And we've got around 12 minutes left to go here. 12 minutes left to go, and they've got a free kick. The ball cannons off Vlad Archim, Philip in the wall, and Gustavo now tries to launch an attack down our right flank. Vatajelu to Zlatinsky, who's been ever present in this build-up play today. Adrian Popper goes past, can't get the tackle in. The ball gets to Ivan. Gustavo with the shot, hits the side netting. The ball goes out for a goal kick. Can we hang on here? We've been the second best team. Nita plays the ball to Momcilovic. Aganovic to Philip. Philip now to Alexandru Todori. Adrian Popper making a run. Zlatinsky makes a foul, and he's going to be sent off here. Hristo Zlatinsky, surely, for that foul. Looks like the red card is about to come out of the referee's pocket. And Zlatinsky gets the red. Yep, off he goes. See you later, son. Get off that pitch. And we've got the free kick, and it's Maitreya to Momcilovic. Momcilovic advances forward down the left flank, moves inside, plays it towards Adrian Popper. The ball is taken away by Vatajelu, and Narche now to Popper in space. Popper with the cross, he's got 2 men in the box, and he's been brought down by Madsen, and we have a penalty. This to seal it, and it's going to be Bogdan Maitreya with the penalty. Can Bogdan Maitreya make it 2-0 here? We're about to find out. Runs up to take the kick, boots it straight down the throat of the keeper. Calansia with the save. They'll have to take him off penalty duties, I think, after that. Aganovic with the free kick to Dennis Mann. Oh, unlucky that. Ball came at him too quickly. Just heads the ball just wide of goal. And it's Florin Nita with the kick now. 85 minutes on the clock. Adrian Popper trying to advance forward. Madsen heads it away. Only as far as the Nache though. Vlad Archim now on the ball. Passes it forward to Dennis Mann, the goal scorer. Philip on the ball. Philip now moves it wide to Momcilovic, who makes the run down the flank. He's going to cross it in here to the near post. Todori with the header. And the ball just goes out just wide of goal there for a corner. For a goal kick, sorry. Enarche in the 88th minute. Dennis Mann again, the creative attacking midfielder, but he gives it to Adrian Popper, who then gets dispossessed, and Belucci on the ball, boots it up towards Gustavo, but Tamas gets in there. Dennis Mann tries to play Popper, but Gustavo has the ball. They have a break here. Oh, Nita again. Oh, what a save. Florin Nita, the one-man wall, makes the vital save. We're into almost the 90th minute here. They've got a corner. Nita flies out, arms aloft, takes the ball, takes the pressure off the game, and we've got a throw-in in the last few seconds of the game. Adrian Popper, Momcilovic now, he's going to take a shot surely, and Calansia makes a save. He's going to have to try and get this back up the field. We've only got around 15 seconds left to go here. Finds Gustavo, but Anache plays it to Adrian Popper. Adrian Popper now wasting time down that right flank, and he's brought down by Bogdan Vatajelu, who's surely going to pick up a yellow for that. No, he's not. Adrian Popper with a free kick at the end of the game here towards Momcilovic. Calansia comes out to claim it, but we should have done enough here. Should be 2-0. We didn't convert the penalty, so it's only 1. And that is full time, guys. We've just avenged our defeat at the hands of CS Craiova on their home turf. And we have come away here with a 1-0 victory, putting us back on the top of the league, ahead of Dinamo Bucharest. That'll set things up nicely for the derby when we play them. So yeah, we're back top. 25 points from 10 games from a possible 30. 1 draw and 1 defeat so far in the league. Europe isn't going as well. And obviously, we're out of the League Cup also. But what a performance that from Dennis Mann, who came on midway through the second half. I think I might have to use him a bit more often. I thought Florin Tanase would be a better player, really. He seems more developed, but I might have to readjust that, I think. I think we might have to look at playing him up front, perhaps, instead. Try and switch that up, maybe. But that was a real game-changing moment, bringing Dennis Mann on there. So that will complete today's episode. That is episode number 7. Episode 8 will be released next Tuesday, which will feature the Europa League tie against Grasshopper Zurich in the group stages of Group L. For those of you that have saw the previous episodes, we suffered a defeat to Athletic Bilbao, beat 3-2 in our first game of the group stages. So I'm looking to get off the mark with the points there, and I think Grasshopper Zurich might be our best opportunity to do that. So that's going to come up in episode number 8. Episode 7, this has been. Again, guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button down below. If you've got any comments on the series, if you're a Steaua Bucharest fan, let me know that you are down below. More likes will create more content, etc, etc. If you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed this episode, then hit the subscribe button. Maybe check out my Bournemouth save also, and there's going to be plenty of other stuff coming up on the channel as well. But again, guys, I've been Jamie Taylor 1409. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care.